I'm Giles Hardy. Welcome to The Guide Show. I'm sitting today with Gabrielle Wilder and we're talking about Ja'mie, Private Schoolgirl. Chris Lilley has brought back probably his most popular character for her third TV show, and this time she is the star of the show. Gabrielle, how are you? Are you enjoying more time with Ja'mie?
Yeah, I am actually. The first episode is really good. Ja'mie is... no, she's still Ja'mie, or Jamazing, as she says. And she's still... nothing's changed. She's still egocentric, narcissistic. She's the meanest girl in school. She is now school captain of Hilford High. She's got her coven of prefects around her. They go around baiting boarders and bullying year sevens and just thinking they're the greatest. We've seen it all before, but it's still funny. You know, there's this rapid banter between them all the time, and, you know, all their goodbyes end with, I love you so much, you know, and then there's all YOLOs and all this, and there's some new invented words as well. This is Chris Lilley, and the amazing thing about him is that you never see the man. You know, you watch Ja'mie and you see this teen girl, you know, and all the mannerisms he's got with the hair and, you know, I mean, obviously it's a guy, you know, you watch it, but you don't see that, you know, it's incredible.
She does a dance number in this where we see a lot of her, and yet you do, you're absolutely right, you still see her as a girl, even though you're going, I shouldn't be seeing this much of a young girl.
Yeah, the opening is pretty spectacular where they do this dance routine on the stage. This time we go inside her home. It's this hilariously decorated home, and we see her creepy relationship with her father, and then there's some more familiar stuff, like, you know, there's obviously going to be a relationship with a younger year 10, you know, care factor, as she says. She doesn't mind that he's younger. You know, I laughed. I mean, like I said, I've seen it before, but I laughed, and I'm pretty happy to have her back. Let's take a look.
I'm the school captain, so I'm like the boss of the whole school. Yeah. And this is my team, my prefects.
We're family.
Okay, guys, let's set up here. So every morning we do gate duty. So we have the ability to give out Friday detention. Phone off and in your locker, you're on school ground. Write a name down. What's your name? 3 warnings and you get a Friday. No wristbands in school.
I can't help but love Ja'mie, and at the same time, I question why. I think that is at the heart of why Ja'mie is such an amazing creation. Of all the characters Chris Lilley has given us, she's the one you sense we could just see again and again. If we saw Ja'mie going to university next, or Ja'mie going to the unemployment queue next, that would be great. Or finishing school, which would be very amusing. Ja'mie at Swiss finishing school.
Oh, the finishing school, yeah, because this is the last 3 months, I think she says, of school. And
that's the thing. We know from the promotional materials that she is going to face a life crisis. Everything changes, we're told. But because that's Chris Lilley, we don't know if the massive life crisis is that the colour of the bronze in the statue is slightly off and doesn't get her eyes or something, or whether genuinely the year 10's going to reject her, or she's going to be bullied by everyone else, or dropped, or become unpopular, or go to Africa. Like, it could be anything, and that's why it's so easy to have another series of her, because it doesn't feel like we're into a formula or we're into anything familiar.
I mean, that's one thing about Lilley, is that even though, you know, he's given us this character that we know, you do never really know where he's going to take. I mean, with Angry Boys, he gave us the happy ending with the party. I mean, I really didn't see that coming. It seemed so ridiculous.
Exactly.
And there it was. So.
And I think Angry Boys was certainly not to everyone's taste. Yeah. I wasn't as huge a fan of that. This, I think, is... I really do feel this is probably the best elements of all the bits he's done so far. It's great to see him choose one character and just have a whole series revolving around it, because it forces him into more of a narrative structure than he's been in before, and he handles it really well so far. It was interesting you mentioning the language. It's a big comparison, but the person he strikes me as reminding me of is Joss Whedon, who they both have clearly studied teen language, and so they invent their own teen language on the basis of how teen language gets invented. So when Ja'mie comes out with her Ja'mieisms, they feel real. I also love the cast around Ja'mie, because they're not actors. I mean, a large number of them are just, you know, teenagers have been brought in. It's sort of, I mean, they are clearly acting, but it's not like there isn't a cast of well-known. It's not like, you know, the cast of Summer Bay have turned up, and he just, as you were saying before, he just captures that teenage girl element, because he's now not only not a girl, he's clearly not a teenager anymore, and yet it's just completely convincing from dancing through to those actions, and I'm just really enjoying watching it and watching a bigger, chunkier story.
Yeah.
Well, that's Ja'mie, Private Schoolgirl on the ABC. Do take a look, and if you haven't met Ja'mie before, we're sorry, but you really should. We'll see you next time.